Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to talk about my budget goals. I set some pretty hefty goals in August for myself for just finances. So two of those goals were to pay off and cancel 2 of my credit cards. One of them was to keep my apps updated, QuickBooks and EveryDollar, which I'm failing at already. You guys are watching this on the 19th, and I haven't logged into QuickBooks once since the month started. So another one of my goals was to make $200 per week with DoorDash and Grubhub, and that is total, not each, because that would be too much, I think. Not necessarily feasible here. So on my to-do list, that is part of my goals but also not, was to pay off and cancel the Capital One card, pay off and cancel the other Capital One card, 10% of my McDonald's income into savings, which I automated with my direct deposit. So my second check of the month should automatically do that for me. But my first check of the month, because I switched my direct deposit, I got a paper check. And I did not put that 10% into savings because I would have been shorting myself just for my bills, because I guess that's what happens when you quit using your credit cards. You feel more broke. And then change all of my auto pays was on my to-do list. And then paying off Declan's iPad, which is probably not going to happen in August, I realized, but I needed to put it down, so I knew that we wanted to do that. It got broken, and the insurance claim on it is going to be $199, and we owe about $100 on it. So I'm not going to pay twice as much to get a refurbished device. So we're just going to pay it off and then upgrade it to whatever, because he has an iPad mini 4, which I guess is discontinued. Anyway, so let's get into my budget goals. So here is how I use the dashboard in the Erin Condren monthly. It's my to-dos, my top 4 goals. I have a little quote and then just some extra little stuff there. My quote for August is, "If you are not intentional with your money, you will always spend more than you earn." And I just found that quote really fitting for August, because in July, if you guys remember, I spent, where is it? I overspent. I spent $804.01 more than I made in the month of July. And that was a terrifying realization to me that that was even possible. And that is because of my credit cards. So I realized that, and I hunkered down and I made a plan. And in July, I paid off 1 and closed 3 credit card accounts. And 2 of those had a 0 balance already. They were just kind of sitting there. And so I closed 3 credit card accounts. And so in August, I started with my debt tracker page. And I only included on here my 4 remaining credit cards. And when those are all paid off, I'm going to do a whole separate one for my student loans. And then after that, all I have left is my car. So with one of my Capital One cards, the starting balance on August 1st was $469.89. And the second one was $503.96. And then I have my Citibank card that started at $939.43, and my Discover card that was $2,007.52. And those are the balances. So in my to-dos and my goals, it was to pay off both of those Capital One cards. So I have a total balance of $973.85. Hefty goal. So I hunkered down, and all of my DoorDash and Grubhub income for the first 2 weeks of August went directly to that first card. And so when did I make that last? In 13 days, I paid off that $469.89. That account is paid off. It's got a zero balance. It's closed. The account is closed. So here we are today to cut it up. Gone. And I just kind of had that sitting in my desk drawer waiting to do that on film. As it stands, so far I've only made the minimum payment to the second Capital One card. So right now that balance is sitting at, where am I at? $478.96. And that reason is I got paid from my Citibank cashback rewards, and that is $137.78. That money is still sitting in my account. It hasn't been touched. But I've had a couple hard weeks on Etsy. And so I want to make sure that I have that income, or like that little cushion, for when I need sticker paper, or if I need something and I don't want to have to fall back on these credit cards that I'm trying to pay off. Which is why as soon as it hits the account zero balance, I closed that Capital One card because I didn't want to be tempted to use it. So that one is still sitting at $478.96. After my minimum payment on Citibank, I realized that the balance went up. I accidentally forgot to change my payment method on Albertsons pickup grocery thing. So that's what happened there. I've not made that extra payment to that credit card to make up for it. So it's still sitting at, the balance now is $973.12. My Discover card, that payment is due today when you're watching this. So that will have already been paid by the time you're watching this. And then, so I'm hoping that I can easily knock out that $478.96 in the next, let's see, we've got about a week and a half left. And I'm confident because my total payout from DoorDash and Grubhub that I will be receiving this week, I will have received half of it yesterday and the rest of it tomorrow, totals about $276. So as long as I stick to it and put all of that towards that credit card, that will knock that balance down to about $200. And I think I really could knock that out in that last week of August with no problem. So where I thought these were hefty goals, and they were, because that's a lot. I'm still totally okay having a little bit of a balance left on that card going into September. But where I am getting so much extra, because my goal is only 200 and I exceeded that by like $76. 96. So if I subtract what I'm getting, like I want to get the actual numbers, sorry. So I've got the calculator, I'm looking at the book. 104.50 minus 169.56. So that should bring my remaining balance down to 204.90. And I am confident that I can get that before August 31st. And if I only make $200 next week, then I will use the cashback rewards, anything left over from my McDonald's paycheck, whatever I can to knock out that. Like for me, a small balance to carry over would be $50. Like if I cannot find that extra $50. Otherwise, I don't see a reason that this second card cannot be paid off in August. And then I will knock out my Citibank card, which right now is at $973. And based on how August went, oh, that's almost exact because my 2 Capital One cards were at $973.85 and my Citibank card is at $973.12. So based on how August went, if September goes just as well, then there's no reason I can't get that one paid off in September. And then Discover will take more than a month. I do know that because that balance is at $2,007. And so I know that'll take at least 2 months to knock out, which I'm fine with. So by December 1, I want to be starting on my student loans. I want to start knocking those out as quick as possible before those payments are due. And so whatever I can do to get that done. But anyway, I'm going to hop off of here. Before I go, let me know in the comments or on Instagram or whatever. Let me know, how is your August going? How are you managing your goals? Are you killing it? Are you struggling? What can we do to help if you're struggling? Let us know. Let me know. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's Plan With Me. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.